Monday, 11/4 at 7 p.m. So with that, I get to move to my mayor comments, which are kind of long this time. I just want to let everyone know that with the trail plan, I did contact the Montana Department of Transportation and spoke with Shane Mintz, asking if we could get some signs that would divert foot traffic and bicycle traffic from the Town Street Bridge over to the Bell Street Bridge. And I've forgotten who he talked to, but they agreed. And so they've got the signs ordered. There'll be 3 signs, with a bicyclist, with somebody walking, and I forget what the other one is, but they'll be at Mead in town. So people will have a block to get before they get up to the Town Street Bridge. And then on the other side of the Town Street Bridge at Harmon, where the grocery stores are, will be some signs that direct you 1 block over. And then they wanted the city to put up the same signs on Harmon and on Mead so that people will know they're going the right direction. And I talked to Frank about that, and we're willing to do it, and they'll get us the signs. So that's really there's really only a couple of things that I'm going to recommend in the trail plan, that having that in there, because one of the issues that she did identify is that intersection at, you can call it River if you're coming this way, or Douglas if you're coming this way, but Town Street Bridge is here. There's no crosswalk for somebody to walk over to that coffee place or anything, but we really don't want people to try to cross there, because people coming off that bridge, you really won't be able to see somebody there. So again, we're going to try to divert them down to Mead and to cross there. I know it's a block out of the way, but I do see that as a dangerous intersection, and I see that what she suggested, adding a crosswalk there, could cause a problem. So I'll make those suggestions, and if any of you come up with any other suggestions in the plan, let me know. We can get it in the final draft, because this is the final draft, but I mean the actual document when we adopt it. So on a positive note, like Frank said, the cleanup of the Jordan is progressing very well. So anybody has any questions, they can refer to the EPA website, which keeps us up to date. And I want to acknowledge that this summer we were very fortunate to have many qualified summer workers. I want to thank the utility workers, the lifeguards, pool staff, the facilitators of other park and summer programs. We hope to get many of our summer workers to return next summer, and we hope to have the swimming pool open more hours and on more days. We do appreciate all the work put in this last summer, and we hope to make next summer's programs even better. And again, I want to express my thanks to everyone in Public Works. They were a huge help in hauling things out of the rec center. We really appreciated all their hard work. In addition, I'd like to acknowledge all the hard work done by our City Hall assistant, Vicki, and I wish to express my gratitude to Bonnie Fair for her assistance in cleaning and organizing the rec center. Emptying the rec center was a huge undertaking, and we truly appreciate all the help that was given to us. Finally, I want to thank the department heads and all the city workers who have worked very hard to find ways to rein in the budget and reduce overtime. Also, a special thanks to both women in the finance department who've helped me so much with the budget and the audit. Glendive is very lucky to have knowledgeable and dedicated people who work for the city. I have been serving as the mayor for a year and a week now. A lot's happened. A lot is still happening. But I'm going to briefly highlight some of the things that have been accomplished this year. We will be getting outside cameras starting the install tomorrow. Overtime in all the departments has been greatly reduced, and all the budgets are within where we expected them to be. The soccer will be wrapping up, again, thanks to the parents and volunteers who stepped up to make this a great season. We'll have a final accounting of all rec center expenses at next council meeting. The city extinguished the largest fire in Glendive's history with no injuries. That was a Jordan fire. The city completed the water line under the Yellowstone River. The city got the water line to the south side under the railroad. Police and dispatch is fully staffed. We ended the contract with the Dawson County Sheriff Department. Brixtel Defense is a new business in town. We negotiated a 6-month renewable contract with JMP Pound Puppies for impounding stray dogs. The city purchased a kennel for a 10 days rabies quarantine. The Transportation Alternatives Grant for a sidewalk project to go out to the Fairgrounds will be completed next summer. HB 355 will give us a new street improvement project on Douglas and Bell Streets. Frank was talking about that. We have the trail plan to identify possible trails in Glendive and map the trails, and it's nearly completed. The DOT is wrapping up the new 3-lane Main Street project, which began this summer. We now have a sidewalk all the way to the Interstate. We've done many water and sewer upgrades and eliminated lead pipe in some areas. We're cleaning up the Jordan rubble with no additional cost to city taxpayers. The pickleball courts have been established. We celebrated the first police and first responders with our National Night Out. We closed the rec center to save money in the city budget with no loss of activity or services. We eliminated 2 full-time positions to save money in the city budget. We cut overtime and will be presenting the monthly budget report to the city council to assure departments stay within their set budget. We hired a consultant to assist with social media presence for the city. We've improved the decorum and issued guidelines for public meetings. We're working on implementing an online payment system. We're updating all our ordinances. And I was just notified that Glendive was awarded the Loss Control Achievement for third-class cities for 2024 fiscal year in the Workers' Compensation Program. Glendive, as a third-class city, had the lowest incurred dollars in the workers' compensation for the past 5 years. And then the overtime, and this is not all out of the general fund. And let's remember that we're cleaning up the Jordan, and there has been some overtime. So I just want to say that the police overtime for August was $10,784.49. For September, it was $3,052. Public Works was $8,883.63 in August. In September, it was $3,654.57. Fire is the most dramatic. In August, it was $6,103.72. In September, it was $623.79. So kudos to those guys, because everybody's been really working on trying to limit it. So anyway, that's all I have, unless anyone has any questions.
What did you get done last?
It's not much, but a few things. I mean, things are happening. Stuff is moving along. So I just took a little time to sit down and just jot down the things that I could remember. And it was 28 things. So, and I probably forgot some things, but I was a little bit rushed.
He's throwing bugs at me.
He would. All right. If that's the only question, then I would ask for a motion for adjournment. All right. All in favor, say aye.
What's the first and second?
It was Doug and Brett.